Welcome to Tax Insights, presented by Hawkins Ash CPAs.
And good morning, listeners. Welcome back to Tax Insight here on the Lakeshore's Good Neighbor WOMT every week with Jeff from Hawkins Ash. Jeff, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Terry.
Credit reports. That's the topic of today.
That is because you know how much of our information is out online these days, and the risk of our identities being stolen is higher than ever. So, did you know that you could request a free copy of your credit report annually?
So where is the best place to actually go to get a copy of that credit report?
I would go to www.annualcreditreport.com. So this is the only place that's authorized by the federal law, and it's free. So there's a lot of other services out there, but this is the one that I recommend.
So what information would a person then need to actually supply at this website?
Yeah, so we just talked about how people's identities are stolen all the
Right.
time, which is why when you go to this website, it is authorized by federal law. So they're going to ask you for personal information, your name, your address, your former address, and your social security number. So in this case, I would not be worried about giving your social security number to this website. And then you'll need to answer questions about your past.
So there are 3 credit reports. Can a person get all 3 of these on this website?
You can get the TransUnion, the Equifax, and the Experian all from this website.
So would you recommend that an individual gets all 3 at the same time?
I'd recommend that they get all 3, but I would spread them out over the course of the year. Since you can only request 1 free credit report per year, I would get 1 now, maybe from TransUnion, 1 in 4 months from now, the Equifax one, and then 1 in 4 months from there, which is the Experian one. And then you can kind of get a different one every 4 months rather than getting them all today and not being able to get any of those for a year from now.
So what about if there's like fraud? This would be a good way to check on that, right?
Yeah, especially if there was fraud in your account, you definitely want to spread it out over the course of the year.
Gotcha. So now, will this actually show my credit score? Because I know a lot of people are always wanting to know their credit score.
It will not. So if you want to do that, there is an extra fee that's attached to that. So this will just show you your credit report, not your credit score.
So what else will it show then?
It's going to show your names, any kind of surnames. It's going to show addresses, both past and present, phone numbers, employers that are associated with your account. And it's going to do any other information that's reported by the companies, like mortgages, loans, credit cards, and on that, it's going to show balances that you've had over the last number of years. It's going to show any kind of payments and late payments that you made, and it's going to show any accounts that were opened or closed. That's the most important part, to make sure that all those accounts that are on there are actually yours.
Gotcha. Jeff, time is running out here, but last question. What if I go on this website and I find some incorrect information? What do I do?
You can initiate a dispute right on the website, or if you see that there's a lot of things that are more on the fraud side, you can actually do a credit freeze. Now, if you think you're a victim of identity theft, you can go right to the Federal Trade Commission website, which is www.identitytheft.gov. And on that site, you can report theft as well. And they can also help you set up a recovery plan.
Awesome, Jeff. Great information for all of our listeners every week here on the program. How do listeners connect with the team at Hawkins Ash?
I would go to our website, which is hawkinsash.cpa. Follow us on Twitter or like us on Facebook.
Jeff, thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you next week here on WOMT.
This has been Tax Insights, presented by Hawkins Ash CPAs. Learn more online at hawkinsashcpas.com. Hawkins Ash CPAs, part of your business, part of your life.